was created for this. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. I taking my shot, I won't miss. Taking my shot, it's gon' swish. I know this is God's plan, I won't quit. This is His plan, I won't quit. I was created for this. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. Second guessing is over. I'm getting closer. Every door that was shut, heaven is open. Closed captions on every word spoken. Watching my words cause I'm chosen. And I cannot fail to commit. This is my time and I know it. I gotta show. Shine brightest in the moonlight. Shine brightest in the nighttime. Been waiting on my time.
Peace, family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm a little behind. I'll be discussing the Mercury entering into Leo at 21 degrees on the 17th. It enters shadow. And so from this past Wednesday all the way up until, I don't even want to say past the 14th, the 28th of August, no, the 17th to August 4th. That's what I'm going to start with. Will be shadow. And anything happening in between the 17th and August 4th, that 2-week period of time, I did talk about this in the weekly, that the shadow is when Mercury retrograde is the most disruptive, right? And then when the actual retrograde happens, which will be August 6th to the 14th, in Virgo, and then the 15th to the 28th, and Leo will be fixing whatever has come up in this 2-week period of time. The signs that will feel this the most are Leo, obviously, because Mercury is in Leo, and then Gemini and Virgo, because Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. And so Mercury will retrograde August 6th to the 14th in Virgo. And so it's time to slow down in your Virgo area of life. Virgo rules the 6th house. Again, it's ruled by Mercury. This has to do with health and wellness habits, your routine, your daily routine, your work routine. This can be doctor's appointments, medical things, health things, or just getting setting up a health routine to make it a habit. This could also be work, scheduling meetings, emails, things of that nature, like just getting things running smoothly. Because I have Pisces in my 6th house has been highlighted. And so I had this a little bit early. So I kind of want to say Leo, Geminis, and Virgos are going to get the softer side of this. Mercury is at home in Virgo. And so this is going to be a little bit easier to navigate, especially for Leo, Geminis, and Virgos, but also for any sign out there who has been doing the work, who's been being responsible, getting things in order, and anybody really who's had any heavy 6th house placements and activations. I think another thing too is like all the Mars Uranus transits that we had from last week. It's going to kind of settle down and die down. So we'll be doing a lot of reevaluating of whatever that brought up and stirred up with the two full moons in Capricorn. Those are going to be some things we'll be working on. And anything else in your life that you've been kind of haven't had the time to do, been ignoring, it's not a habit yet. Mercury wants us, Virgo wants us to have a well-rounded system so that we can, Mercury and Leo, focus on summertime and really have fun and not be bogged down by Mercury and Virgo. Because Virgo can kind of be like a fun ball buster, It's like, well, you didn't put any money away, so you don't have money to go to the beach and hang out and have a good time. It's very practical mindset of way of doing things and getting things done. And so it's kind of like if you don't clean up, you don't get to go out, right? And so I did talk about a lot of these things in the Capricorn full moon, where because Leo rules children, this can definitely be about getting organized and structured around your children and any kind of expectations or habits that you want them to work on or have or develop, right? So there could be a lot of this kind of stuff going on, depending again on where you're at in the spectrum. And people, again, who've already been dealing with this, you're on it, you're doing what you have to do. I really don't see this as being such a huge problem until we have some of the heavy hitter transits. And we'll talk about those when they come up during the weekly readings. And so I don't see this as being that bad, but typically, on the lower expression, Virgos can be very critical and analytical, and it could be a little harsh with the truth about your lack of ability to work or do something that runs within the lines of something running smoothly, or getting things done in a timely manner, showing up to meetings. How's your presentation? Even again, I think I talked about this is how you show up, how you present yourself. Do you have bad odor? Virgo is about your daily routine, like in the morning to get ready for work or school or whatever you have to do. How you prepare before you go to a health appointment? Do you just show up knowing you got to get personal parts checked and ain't washed up type of thing? This is about cleanliness and being presentable. Does your breath smell? Is your hair done? Are you color coordinated? Virgos can dress their motherfucking asses off. This is I definitely give this that I want to say American Gangster, but I don't even know if American Gangster can touch Mercury, a Virgo Leo ability to put a motherfucking outfit together and be better than a motherfucker. I don't even think they touched the surface. So I'm trying to figure out who the hell I could, who who dresses like a Virgo, Leo combination. My God. Maybe only a Virgo can do it. Maybe only a Virgo can do it. But this is somebody who, they down to a T with the dressing, man. Like, just use your imagination, right? When they show up on the scene, look good, smell done, hair done. This person can dress their ass off, okay? In whatever environment they're going to, they're going to dress the part. Even if they're just dressed down and it's regular, this motherfucker looks good as shit, okay? Well coordinated, right? And so these types of things we can all kind of have the ability to do at this time, or maybe even want to do, really dressing up, looking good, smelling good, being presentable, um, and having some kind of routine that helps with that. So maybe even preparing the night before, you're ironing your clothes, you're uh, getting your clothes ready the night before, like things like this. If you have a meeting, you're probably practicing weeks in advance, you're getting everything a week before, like you're gonna have, you know, you're gonna show up to the meeting um on point. Um, and so obviously the opposite of that is not really doing that, showing up disorganized, misunderstandings, communication issues, technology is off. I can't even tell you how many times my team has had meetings over the last few months, and the technology is like, didn't we just, I mean, we would prepare the night before, but I guess, the spirit had just not been on my team's side, because every time we've had some kind of presentation, the technology issues were all the way live, running the show, and it's been an absolute mess. Right. And so these types of things can come up, scheduling issues. Oh, you said to be here this day and show up here at this time. This person showing up. Not only are they not on time, but they're at the wrong damn location. How, Sway? Make it make sense. And so there could be a lot of rescheduling around these types of things for this kind of purpose. Maybe you got 4, 5, 6 meetings or interviews, or interview processing, HR stuff, like the messiness that can come with this is out of this world and can cause a lot of delays, and frustration. Um, So efficiency is the key. Prepare months and months ahead. Do not wait to the last minute. Continuously reminding people and having reminders set up, color coordinate your stuff so you know who's who, what's what. Like, get organized. Also, these people are very logical, again, practical thinkers. And so how can we solve problems and organize, and with the Leo energy, making it fun, especially because we have to do it, and it's summertime, we probably much rather be doing something fun. And if this is something that has to be done at this time, it can suck the fun out of Leo. And that can make everybody cranky because they're somewhere they'd rather not be. And so a problem solving solution can be, well, let's make it fun. Again, going back to working with the kids, get them involved, have them help you. If we all work together, we'll get things done faster and we'll have more time to play, stuff like that. And so teamwork definitely can play a pretty big role in all of this, no doubt about it. There are going to be people that are going to be like, we need everybody's help on this. Even volunteer services, fill-ins. This can definitely be like interns, hiring interns so that other people can take time off, part-time workers, and a lot of stuff like that going on so that people can have more time to go out and have fun. The goal is going to be to have fun. And Virgo's going to be like, well, we have a checklist. And if I go down this list and all these things aren't done efficiently, you ain't going nowhere. We're going to sit here until it gets done correctly. And we can do it together and make it fun instead of more in a critical, harsher way, depending on your situation, where there's arguing, fighting, and going back and forth. And this can be very hitting below the belt kind of stuff here, and making people really look small. Mercury and Virgo will make you look small, make you feel small. And I think I'm just gonna leave it there. You know, these people can really, this can definitely lead to somebody's feelings getting hurt. And so I do think with the support of Leo, we can be a little bit more creative on how we present a problem that needs to be fixed or resolved. And then because Mercury also rules Gemini, you can rest assured that Jupiter and Gemini will be activated. And so Jupiter is like an expansion, it's upbeat, it's more optimistic, more positive, right? And so again, with the Gemini energy is creative solutions here to problems. And then it's open-minded, and the ideas will come out the wazoo on how to do that. It actually will make people want to be more involved if you sell it from that perspective, as opposed to, again, on the lower vibration, where you can see an expansion. You know, Jupiter expands everything that it touches, or blow things up, and it's either going to be real nasty to the point where you're going to be doing stuff by yourself anyways, because nobody wants to be talked down to. Or again, you can get everybody involved and say, again, if we work together, we get it done quicker, we get out of here early, type of thing. And that goes back to the hiring interns and other supports and helps and other resources and volunteers and things like that. Yeah. And so then August 15th to the 28th, Mercury will be retrograde in Leo. And Leo was the fifth house, ruled by the sun. The sun is in Leo. And so I think that adds a lot more excitement and fun. Again, fun play, romance, dates, Leo rules, fifth house rules. Um, um, your sex life, your creativity, your self-expression. Um, um, this could be like game night, board nights, whenever you add Mercury here. Uh, um, restaurants, um, sports games, sports for the kids. This could be like riding those speedboat things. I don't know what all that stuff is, honestly. But y'all know what I'm talking about. This could be fun, like water sports and stuff like that. Because this is definitely going to be about like having fun. And because it's been so hot, I think people are going to be on the beach or lake or any body of water, even though there's nothing here that has anything to do with water. But fun things to do for sure. There's no doubt in my mind, because Leo's about like events, going out and doing stuff together, whether this is with your children or date nights. This can be clubbing, uh, um, theater, Broadway, movies. So I suspect there could be a lot of really great movies coming out in August. We can only hope, right? I don't know about you, but I'm a big movie buff, so I'm always like, what's coming out? Um, Bars, again, sports, any kind of like ping pong, uh, pool. This could definitely be like race car stuff. That's really more of a Mars type of thing, but it's still considered fun. So this could be like a game room type of deal, where people can be kind of going. I really do feel like this is more outdoorsy stuff, to be quite frank. but just try to expand my mindset on some of the ideas. It's summertime, so you know, there's just a lot more things that people might be interested in doing here. If you're not traveling to go and do these types of things, it can be little things around the neighborhood 'cause it's Mercury, and short distances, not so much far away. Mercury short distance in your neighborhood, your local area, neighbors, siblings. This could even be doing things with siblings, family. I do see Leo as a family oriented sign. Um, this could even be more historical stuff or learning about like Africa, homelands, um, uh, like things of that nature. Cultural, that's the word I'm looking for, especially with Jupiter here. Um, this can be about cultural things, historical things, uh, historical parks, um, and things of that nature. It could be cookouts, and family gatherings and get-togethers, even though again that's more Cancer, but I do think again Leo's about fun in the sun. And so those things can definitely come up. This could be like picnics, little romantic picnics and getaways and stuff like that. It could just be a night on the town. Mercury's about driving, and so driving anywhere, it doesn't have to be somewhere specific, it's just fun, right? Anywhere kind of more public, I would say, with the sun and Leo, more so than indoors. Uh, but then again, if it's hot, you might not want to be the fuck outside. So it really does depend. But I think, people are going to start to get a lot of ideas. Mercury is about ideas on things that you can do, like, around these types of things. Or casinos. How could I forget that? It's definitely casino energy. The casinos are kind of be freaking packed. Um, Going for a walk in the park because Mercury rules Gemini's to arms, legs, hands. Um, this could even be finding, or maybe even like your work is offering more creative, fun things to do, like just chilling, not work related, but it's with work, your people from work. Maybe you have more friends or things that you're hanging with during this time if it's not siblings, okay? It can be more stuff like that. Maybe even like boat cruises. How can I forget about that? They always have a bunch of boat cruises, especially here in Boston. I don't know where everybody else is from during the summertime. And so they have those little short cruises that you might do around the harbor. It's not nothing major, but it's fun. And they have like different themes and stuff like that. So there could be a lot of that kind of stuff people are indulging in at this time. Maybe going to Sea Worlds, uh, anything to do with around a body of water. um, your talents and creative juices can definitely be flowing a little bit more here. Although again, I really do think this is going to have a lot more to do with being outdoors. I really do. Um, But again, if you have not corrected the Virgo stuff, you don't get to do the Leo stuff. So keep that in mind for the hot-headedness and the critical kind of bite back and smart mouth and kind of hitting below the belt stuff. Just know that if that energy is there, and most likely it's going to be coming from somebody screwing something up, right? Somebody didn't plan properly, somebody didn't say the right day, somebody forgot to call somebody, things like this can kind of really come up. So any kind of events, again, make sure you're planning, double planning, triple checking and all that other stuff, because Virgo is going to be like, get it together. You might even have to go to some kind of family event, a baby shower or something like that, where it's color coordinated. You got to wear this color and that color. You come there with any other color than that, just know people might have something to say. You know damn well that ain't peach. That's orange. Or somebody buying the wrong colors or like just, these types of things can come up. Uh, but yeah, there could even be a lot of talking about people's date in life and who they having baby showers with and babies with, and there's some of that in there too. So, you know. But essentially, I do think that this is going to be about like rearranging your schedule for fun and dates. Making time for those things are going to be more on the brain than anything else. But you have to make sure that you take care of your health before you can have fun, you know? Um, I do think that people will be more supportive and productive and helping and considerate. I really do. On the positive side of this, just make sure whatever you're being asked to do, you're doing it the way somebody's telling you. Because again, um, this could cause problems. And be careful and considerate of other people. Try to stay away from doubt because doubt kills. You know, I mean, being responsible, and respectful. If you're volunteering, the very least you can do is listen and get it right. And if you're not sure, ask questions. When in doubt, ask questions, right? Yeah, I think that about covers it. I mean, I obviously can say so much more about this, guys, but this one's pretty simple. I really don't see this particular transit in general being that bad. Um, um, unless you haven't gotten organized already. So take this time now before, we really get into it and get it organized and then plan, and then you have the rest of the summer to have fun. Um, yeah, as usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.